What's up, you guys? Long time no see. I haven't recorded in ages, but I am here today with another video. You guys have been asking me about my more Job Corps videos, and trust me, I have so many different videos for you guys already lined up, like 7 videos for Job Corps. So let me go ahead and put one of them out there right now. So basically, I want to talk about the dorming situation at Job Corps. Now, like you guys know, I went to Los Angeles. My sister, she went to San Bernardino, so I know a little bit about her dormant situation, and you know, of course I lived through it, so if I remember anything about her situation, I'll, you know, add in whatever happened with her dormant situation, and then my situation as well. So I have like a few bullet points here I'm gonna talk about. Most likely I'm gonna go ahead and put them here, like the bullet points, which is the setup, access, curfew, signing in and out, meetings, cleaning up, and awards. All right, so let's get to the first one, which is the setup of the dorms. So there were, I can't remember exactly how many floors it was. I believe it was like 3 or 4 floors. I'm gonna tell you guys, I went there like 3 or 4 years ago in the new building, and we were in the new building, not the old Los Angeles building, which was like this big old tall old building, but the new building is about like 6 or 7 floors. I believe the first floor is where all the nurses and stuff is at, and like the counselors and dentists and stuff like that. And then the second floor, that's where either the boys or the girls were. And then the third floor was either the boys or girls. And then the 4th floor was girls, and then the 5th floor was co-ed. Now, when I first got there, I was on the regular girls floor, and the setup is the same on every floor. So there is a room, there's a bathroom in the middle, and there's a room on the other side. And those, well, there you can go through and go to each other's room or like that. Well, actually, you can't go to nobody else's room. You can only be in your room. You cannot be in nobody else's room at any time, no matter what. Okay, so your bedroom has a bunk bed. So like this wood bunk bed, which is pretty nice. It was pretty good. No, it was wood, or was it metal? I can't remember. Anyway, there's a bunk bed in there, and then there's 2 closets that you can open up, and it has like little, you know, stuff to hang up, and you can hang up stuff in there. And then it has 1 desk. Yeah, and then you go in the bathroom. There's 2 sinks. There's a stall for the shower slash bathtub. Do you have a bathtub? I believe we did have a bathtub. There's a stall for the shower slash bathtub, and then there's another stall for the toilet. So it was basically 4 girls sharing 1 bathroom, which it never was a problem for me, especially, well, I guess I probably had like good roomies or good situations where I never had to really deal with the situation of sharing the room. So that's the setup. And if you wanted to hang out with anybody besides your actual roommate, then you can either hang out with them in the bathroom, like get to the bathroom and hang out with each other, but they have to be your suite mate. They call them suite mates. So you're your roommate, and then the bathroom and other people on the other side of that room is a suite mate. So your suite mates, y'all can hang out in that bathroom, but they cannot come into your room. And if you guys want to hang out with anybody, you will have to hang out in the chill room, the lounge area. Each floor has 2 lounge areas. And like I said, the co-ed floor, which I ended up getting transferred to the co-ed floor. I can't remember exactly when I got transferred up there, maybe a few months. I don't know. I got transferred to the co-ed floor, and then one side was the guys and the other side was the girls, and we can go to each other's meeting rooms, but we cannot like go into the room, of course, because we can't go to nobody's room. And for what I remember from my sister, I can't remember anything when it comes to the setup for her dorms and stuff like that. I really can't. So access, in order to get into the building, period, you have to have like your key card. You can't do anything without your key card, and then your key card is like computerized to where you can only access certain doors and certain things. Like the 2nd floor, like I told you guys, like where the doctors and the counselors and stuff like that is, like after a certain time, your key has no access to that door. None. And then after a certain time during the day, you have no access to nothing with that key card. Nothing whatsoever. So if you're outside, you're stuck outside. If you're out your room, you gotta have one of the RAs come and open your room for you. Like, you have no access. The key just shuts the heck down. So curfew. We had a curfew. I believe on the weekend it was a little bit later, but during the week it was like around 9 maybe or 10. I'm kind of bad person to ask this because I'm really bad with remembering stuff. It was 4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago. I don't know. But we had a curfew. You have to be in at a certain time. If you're not in at a certain time, you got a write-up. After a certain amount of write-ups, you got kicked out of Job Corps. After a certain amount of write-ups, you can't even sign out no more. You gotta stay in. You cannot go nowhere. So that's another thing. So yeah, everybody had a curfew unless you had like a job or something like that, and it was very, very rare if they let you have a job. I'm gonna have a video about that, how I had to fight to have a job at Job Corps. Like, I had to fight to almost cry type of thing. So so unless you have a job, you have a curfew. Everybody has a curfew. You have to be in your bed at a certain time too. So not only do you have to be in your room at a certain time, you have to be in your bed at a certain time. Your lights have to be off at a certain time. Okay, so signing in and out. You have to sign in and sign out if you want to go anywhere. So signing out is going to your RA, letting them know you want to go somewhere. Sometimes they'll ask you where you want to go, which I don't understand what that's about. But so you tell them that you want to sign out. You sign out, whatever like that, and they give you your little pass or whatever. Now, when it's time to go, so you get your pass, you go downstairs, you go to the front counter, and you have to give your pass to the security guard. And then once you do that, then you're able to leave. You're not just able to leave willy-nilly. You cannot leave willy-nilly. You cannot just walk out of that place. You have to get a pass. You have to have a pass. So when you come back, you have to check back in so they can know that you're back. I believe on the weekends, if you stay on the weekends, which I am going to tell you guys in another video, on your first weekend there, you cannot go home. The first weekend you're there, you cannot go home. They make you stay there. Like if you're a resident. So you cannot leave. But on the weekends, you cannot leave until your room is clean, like until you did like a chore. You have to do some kind of chore. You have to like sweep something, mop something, clean up something before you go anywhere. For signing in and out, my sister had to do the same thing at San Bernardino. She had to sign in and sign out. She had to wait in line. And on the weekends, when it's time to sign out, oh my goodness, the line is long, going all the way down the hall because everybody's trying to go home. So that's one thing. I used to pick up my sister on the weekends, and it would take her forever to come out because she has to sign out, just like me, I had to sign out. Oh, so yeah, another thing about the room, you cannot eat in the room. That's just random, but you cannot eat in your room whatsoever. Like, you cannot store no food in there, you can't eat in there, nothing. You have to eat downstairs in the courtyard or the cafeteria. So meetings. We had a meeting, I believe, every single week, like just on our floor in our meeting room. We had a meeting with our RAs, and they'll just say like upcoming events or anything about somebody's room being messed up or being dirty, any issues they may have. We'll have a meeting every single week, and those meetings we had every single week was as soon as we got home. So basically school and whatnot is over around 3 o'clock. Once you get upstairs, you have to go straight upstairs. You can't go lollygag and have fun. No, you got to come upstairs and have the meeting. So once you have your meeting with whatever like that, and then you go ahead and you go to your room or do whatever you're going to do and then sign out. But you can't sign out until you have the meeting. Cleanup. We do a deep cleaning once a week. Super deep cleaning. And mind you, none of the windows open. None of the windows open at Job Corps. So, well, at my Job Corps. So, imagine just fumes, heavy fumes all over the place, and you have to clean it up. And they just switch jobs every week. And then awards. Okay, so they will have like a lot of awards, like best dressed and most likely to succeed and stuff like that, and it's by floor. So we would have just like once every few months we had to go downstairs to the quad, and everybody, all residents were down there, and each floor would have their most likely to succeed, best dressed, this and that. Like, I had a grip of awards. I don't even know if I have them with me right now, but I got at least like 5 awards. I was there for about, how long was I at Job Corps? A year and a half, 2 years. I was probably there for like 2 years at Job Corps. I got about 5 or 6 awards. I got like best dressed and most likely to succeed, most what you call it, like most improved, stuff like that. So I got a lot of those kind of awards, and that's just like for your floor, like for your dorm floor and stuff like that. So that'll be it, you guys. I just want to tell you guys that if you guys have any other questions specifically towards Job Corps, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. Like I said, I have a lot of videos lined up for you guys for this Job Corps stuff. My camera's about to die, but I will see you guys on the next one. Deuces.